Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Miriam Salam. So today I will be talking about blogging. I've received several messages, emails and DMs on how to start a blog or how I started my blogging journey 2 years ago. So I thought, why not do a video that I'll just share a few points of things I've learned along the way and things you should probably consider if you want to start a blog. Decide on your niche. You need to know what you want to talk about. If it's about fashion, beauty, lifestyle, sports, tech, pets, travel, the different niches out there, so you need to decide on which one. You don't have to pick one, you can pick one or two, but you need to be careful when you're picking the niche because you don't want people to be confused and just be all over everywhere. So you need to pick a niche. Now, I even tell people you need to consider sub-niches. I say sub-niches because now we say, oh, what are you? I'm a fashion blogger. In fashion blogging, there's vintage blogging, there's retro blogging, there's modest blogging. There's different types of niches under fashion blogging alone. So I tell people you need to consider your sub-niche because that's where the target is going to now. Anybody can say, oh, I'm a fashion blogger, but now people are making it more tailored. So yeah, you need to consider a niche. Secondly, choose a name, and you want to be careful to choose a name people will remember, a name people can pronounce, because you don't want to rush into picking just any names and later in the future you want to change it. So you need to be careful. Take your time, pick a name that you know 2 years or 3 years after you still want people to associate that to you. I remember when I started my blog in 2011, that was when I first started blogging and just jump into the blogging world. I've always used Fashion by Daisy. Although it didn't work out, I didn't enjoy it, I didn't know what I was doing, but 2 years after, when I decided to take it more serious, I still wanted to keep the name because I just feel like that can summarize everything I wanted to do. So yeah, you need to be careful to choose a name people will remember and be able to pronounce. 3. Set your blog up. You can use either WordPress, Blogger, Wix. I know there's several hosting company and platform out there where you can start your blog, but I know the 3 popular ones, WordPress, Blogger and Wix. I know those ones are quite popular now, and for me, I would say I've never used Blogger before, but I've been using WordPress ever since, and I think it's more easier for me to use. Some people say Blogger is easier, some people say it's not, but I've seen someone using Blogger before. It seems a bit too complicated for me. I enjoy using WordPress and I think it's straightforward, but just do your research before you jump into one and know which one works for you, if it's WordPress or Blogger or Wix. I know Wix is quite easy and there's even more varieties on that in terms of I think you can have a shop or something like that on it, but just do your research and start your platform literally. 4. Start experimenting. When I say experimenting, now you have your name, you have your niche, you have your platform, you've already opened your blog. You need to start experimenting with the style, the design, the layout and everything. You need to take your time because you see many fancy blogs out there. They didn't start in one day to just have it like that. They try different things. They've changed the template several times. They've changed their header several times. The footer, the sidebar. You need to learn all that and just know how you want to structure your blog. You want people to identify this blog to you and really know. And one thing I'll just say, whatever you're trying to do in terms of design, style or anything, make sure it's easy to navigate. Make sure it's easy to read, make sure it's clean, make sure it's straightforward. You don't want people searching around for where your menu is or searching around for where the about me pages. You want it to be straightforward and very clean and clear. If you check my blog, fashionbydaisy.com, it's pretty much white and black template. Like, that can be boring, I know, to some people, but for me, the most important thing is people going on there and it's straight, it's clean, it's easy to navigate. They can see the title and they can see the page. You might be someone that just loves colors and want everybody to come on the blog and feel like, wow, there's so much colors going on here, like bright, and just brighten up their day. So yeah, just make sure everything you do is clear and straightforward and easy to navigate. 5. Now your blog is finally set up. You have the layout you want, you have everything designed and everything styled the way you want it. Now I know this is one of the I struggle for bloggers when they start blogging is, what do I write about? Although you know you want to be in this niche and you want to write about this, but you don't know how to go about it. I struggled at the beginning, but then I started doing research on blog post ideas. You need to research about topics you want to write about, topics you can write about, topics related to what you love and your niches. And one thing I'll say, you're not just looking for inspiration in terms of topics. Look at the way people write, because I was like, in the beginning I was very lazy. I just wanted to have my topic and write my post and just post it. But eventually now I love detailed posts. Like if you've noticed recently on my blog, my posts have literally been very detailed and quite long because I've just got so much information going on. And apart from that, I've got my vlogging kind of changed because I don't write about fashion anymore. I write everything about blog tips, like business tips and stuff like that. So I need it to be more detailed for people to understand. And trust me, I enjoy writing it. And that's one thing I learned. If you write about something you love, you wouldn't mind writing 2 pages or 3 pages of it. Although don't overdo it by writing so many long texts, because then people get bored and don't want to read. Just make it not too long, not too short, and very well detailed and giving out the information necessary. So now you need to learn, you need to research on not just topics but on writing style and writing tips. And there are different ways people get the message across. When they say your tone of voice, your tone of voice, you need to have a tone of voice in your writing. When you're writing to people, you need to make them feel what you're writing about. Like imagine you talking to them. Although don't write strictly how you talk, but you need to make sure there's this kind of like communication flow in what you're writing, and you want people to actually imagine you sitting in front of them and you talking to them about that topic. So yeah, research on topics and research on writing skills and tone of voice. The 6th point, finally, just start writing. Like if you keep doing all this research and keep doing all this design and you don't write, then what's the point? You need to just go straight, write your post, put it out there, share on your Facebook, share on your Twitter, share on your Instagram, on your Facebook page. Just share with everybody. If you want to message people privately, although I don't really recommend that, but you can do it. You can message friends, cousins. Like at the beginning I was sending on WhatsApp to like people like every week, although I didn't like bombard them with my blog posts or anything. But then when I started as well, like BBM was still kind of like in trend, so I would put it on my BBM status and I would send it to like kind of like a newsletter morning thing to people in the morning, like, oh, why are you just going to work or getting ready or on the bus or anything, just go through my blog and my latest posts and stuff like that. Yeah, there's several ways to do it now. We've got so much platform now, so just don't be afraid to share, because that's one thing. When most people start a blog or a channel or anything, we're very scared to put it out there. Then eventually, what's the point? What is the point? Although I know it's scary, but really we can ask ourselves, what's the point of doing it if I'm not sharing it out there? So yeah, that's all for now. It's a short, quick video. I just want to throw it out there, and hopefully you can learn 1 or 2 things from what I've said. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at itsmariamsalam and Twitter at itsmariamsalam as well, and check out my blog www.fashionbydaisy.com. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, like this video if you really enjoyed it, and comment, let me know what you think. If you want me to talk about something else, please don't hesitate to leave the suggestions in the comment box below. Thank you for watching.